welcome to this episode of Video Drone by DIY3DTech.com. We're out here on St. Clair River. Got that right, I think, so far. Still early in the morning. A little bit after sunrise, actually. We have the orange filter on the Mavic Pro. I'm going to take it up and see if I can't get some deeper orange highlights in the video. A little bit, I don't know, hazy. I'd say a little bit hazy. I think a little bit higher humidity. I'm not sure exactly what it is off the top of my head. I know I've checked air map. I'm good to go as far as flight. I've done my maintenance checks on this, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take it up, and let's see how the orange filter does on this guy. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do precision takeoff, and we're taking off. I'm going to start the video. I'm going to do a tap the screen to focus. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually pan it back around this way. It's complaining a little bit about magnetic interference. That might be the cause of it there. Big hunk of iron. We'll see if it dissipates. But I want to go ahead and take it up. And I am shooting on auto white balance, and I want to take it up a little bit higher. And if I pan it around a little bit, catch some of the orange. Now the sun's behind those clouds over there, but what I want to try to do is get some video. Now you notice the deep, well, I won't say deep, but at least on the phone I'm getting a heavier orange hue, which is good because we got a train going by. There's actually a train tunnel not too far from where I'm at, and I want to take this up a little bit more. And so I'm going to do some panning. I wish you could set it, one of the things that I like about the Unique is you can set the gimbal to auto rotate at a set speed, so you can just kind of set it in the air and then tell it to auto rotate. And I'm going to turn this down this way. It'd be nice to have a feature like that because, well, obviously you can't, the Unique has a 360-degree camera on it. Obviously, the Mavic Pro does not. But it would be nice if you could set the Mavic to auto-rotate in its position at a certain speed without being focused on an object or something, and just have it, just kind of be. Because even with the stick, so I'm now sticking it and trying to hold a steady rotation. That's not that's smooth, and it's pretty hard to do. But I think one of the things the Unique achieves that with the gimbal, because it makes it a very smooth movement, pardon the vernacular analogy. But it is bringing up the oranges really, really nice. And so, again, I'm not too far. I mean, I'm only, I'm not even 300 feet away from me, so I'm basically just above my position here and pulling it up. I'm hoping I can get some where the sun's peeking through the clouds. Notice that, because right about there is where the sun should be. Right in this area here. And you can kind of see you can see it behind the clouds there, how it's lighting up the top of the clouds, where they're thinner. But again, down here, it's not. Now, interesting, I'm getting a tiny bit of drift in it because I still have strong interference, fly with caution. So, I'm not sure why I'm getting that. I did a flight a little bit earlier, didn't have that issue. But still have really heavy cloud, like a freighter upbound. Look at that. Or downbound, sorry. So, we'll be able to get a little bit of a freighter. I think we might run into a little bit of battery complaining here in a minute, but because I just wanted to test out the the orange video, but we'll get the freighter as it's coming down. So I'm already at full zoom, so we'll just kind of track it on its way down. I didn't see this guy actually on the maritime map. That's actually interesting. So let's fly out that way. And see if we can get a little bit better views of her. Not sure what it actually is. It looks like a tug and barge, actually. And again, let's... I want to... Whoops. A little too much angle. Yeah, I can't remember if it was Ron or Greg told me to change my my gimbal speed. I typically do sometimes. You know, a lot of it, like, you know, Stan was telling me, oh, you know, the 180 thing, and he's 100% right. I don't disagree with that at all. But one of the things, when I get out here flying, a lot of times if I'm just doing the vlog thing, what happens is I don't want to think too much about it. And I know there's not a lot of thinking, you know, but usually a lot of times down here it's really kind of run and gun, if you will. And you know, I usually just take what I got, you know, because really, you know, when I do these are more like vlogs than anything else, where I'm just experimenting with something, because there's I would say probably 2/3, you guys see 2/3 of the times I fly. I do make a video out of it, like obviously this one, and usually I'm experimenting with something just in its raw form. If I really want to capture something, you know, and get a nice image or do something like that, I don't record it, because one of the things to make this video, here I'm talking to you, I'm narrating it, I have to think about talking to you guys, and that takes most of my attention between flying the copter and talking to you guys. You know, I can't do anything else, so I can't. You notice I don't even chew gum while I'm talking to you guys and flying, so you kind of get the picture. Now it's complaining, so we'll have to put up with that for a few minutes. I want to get a few more shots of this coming down. The orange hues on this actually are pretty nice. Check this out. This is really a nice image. I'm kind of tracking it, so we'll get some nice images. I like the orange hue. It's definitely picking up the orange hue on the background. We'll back out some of the zoom as it's going by. You can kind of get an idea. It's a smaller boat, so as it's going by, I'm backing out. All right. Yeah, there we go. We're getting some nice shots there. And I'm just kind of... I'm sorry for the beeping. So it's going to do its little return to home number pretty soon, because the battery's getting low. But the timing was just great. So we did get a barge in this, and we got to test the orange filter. I'm liking this. I don't like the idea I had to put the filter on hot, so I had to let the gimbal go through its setup, like I showed in the introduction video. You have to put it on hot because it does hit, but it does work, and I really like the hues I'm getting, the orange hues. Look at the skies. I'm interested to see, you know, with some various LUTs, what this actually looks like from a LUTs perspective, and if I add some LUTs, how it'll pull up the colors, and how the orange is going to actually affect the blue. You know, I'm not a huge color guy as far as matching color and everything, but so I'm now zooming in on it. So as it's going down river, we'll kind of, I want to, before I get a return to home, kind of gimbal it up a little bit. But anyways, while I'm just kind of tracking this down, that's a nice shot, nice setup shot. More, just kind of set this up. But anyways, that, you know, so I don't pay a lot of attention to detail, because again, as I was mentioning, this is more of a vlog to me, and I just kind of want to share maybe, what does the orange filter look like and everything, and I'm not going to get all cinematic here for something like this, but I kind of want to share with you guys, sort of my thinking, kind of what it looks like, because if you're interested, and aircraft will return home in 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ignition. Houston, we have returned to home. So let's pull it out as we return to home. And we're returning to home, so you see it. So anyways, we'll see how this one did with the precision takeoff. So anyways, that's sort of my modus operandi when I fly. But the other third of the time when I do fly that you guys don't see, that's when I'm grabbing stuff that's a little bit more, high quality, or I'm trying to achieve some objective. I'll spit that out this morning. We still got quite a few lights on the plant, so that's good. We still have the flames over there. Those are pretty cool. I actually entered several photo contests back many years ago. Probably 10, 15 years ago. Taking pictures of what you're seeing, or what you did see over there. I think they came in reasonably well, if I recall. They weren't my top pictures, because I think the judges up here get to see this every day. But there's some of my travel imagery that actually did win the competition. But anyways, that's also pretty cool too. So another that's really coming down. I'm not going to adjust it at all, because this thing is spot on. This thing just landed spot on, man. I can't really believe it did that well again. So I've stopped the video, saved the video off. And again, another great flight. Orange filter, definitely interesting. Don't like the fact you got to put it on hot, but it does seem to work, does seem to pull up the oranges, especially for morning shots like this, and I'm sure obviously evening/sunset shots too would work pretty good. So that's why I wanted to get out here. I wanted to test this and see how it works. And so, anyways, give her a big thumbs up. Let me know what you guys are thinking about for lunch, and I'll see you in the next video when we go fly something. Cheers.